immediately at the level you were beforehand. It takes some time. So it's a big start here for Kenny today. And here's Nate Connor, left-hand hitting right fielder, who's batting .297 on the season with 10 homers and 32 RBIs. Time for our Marker 7 first pitch. Marker 7 Coastal Grill. Best seafood this side of St. Simon's Island. Had a spinach salad with some shrimp last night, and it was delicious. Left on left. Kenny into the motion. Here's a pitch. Called. Strike on the inner half at 93. All right, DJ, just bottle that one up. There's a good start.
Every time.
Amen. Listening to us from Lookout Mountain. Beautiful place. Our buddy Tom Stovall next door. Tom says, go Dogs. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses downstairs. It gets away from Dan. A run's going to score. It's going to be a pass ball.
That'll be a gear grinder for Wes.
Yep, a wild pitch and a pass ball in that sequence here in the inning. Thank you, Kathy and Harold Key, Micah Bryant and his son, Glenn Harrell from down in Bainbridge, Jeremy Smith and Baxley. Thank you, David Ellis. That's the place to be.
Yeah.
Lefty versus lefty. McCarley. Here's the pitch as they shift. Ground ball right side with eyes. It's through for a base hit. Connor, his throw will be cut off. In to score, Trey Phelps, and the Dogs tie it up. It's 1-1. Attaboy, Ryan Black, his 18th RBI of the season. And Lujo to third. That'll bring up, you know who's coming up, Bo Cephas. Henry Allen. He'd be talking about a chance for an enormous inning. All right, let's say a Big Bryce come through with a knock right here. Bryce, one of the best on-base percentages on the team at .509. That's second only to Trey Phelps. Lefty against righty. They shift again. Base is full of Bulldogs, one out. Callaway, little number, top spin lob into right field for a base hit. Lujo scores. Black on his way home. He scores, and it is 3-1 Dogs. That a boy, Bryce. Hit them where they ain't.
Shift this.
Amen. You like that? The top spin lob right
like
there? It's
that.
beautiful.
I like that.
It's wide open. They're shifting for every hitter, and Bryce able to take advantage of it. Georgia's got 2 hits, a pair of singles. Lefty versus lefty, the 0-1. Jack, hot shot, left side, through for a base hit. Allen around third. He scores. That's an RBI for Jack Archibald, and the Dogs extend the lead to 4-1. Attaboy, Jack. That's his 14th RBI of the season. Callaway stops at second.
So both hit batters in the walk come in to score. And ironically, the hardest hit ball of the inning was the one that they got Jackson on.
That's exactly right. Now, Bryce had that little flare shot out to right. It might be 220 in the woods. 2-0 to Ryan Wynn. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Hot shot towards short, past a reaching Ferguson, into left, around third, Callaway. On his way to third, Archibald. He's safe. Wynn safe at second. And the Dogs extend the lead to 5-1.
And a nice little 5-game hitting streak now for Ryan.
The boy, Ryan.
He extended that in the game against Florida on Sunday. And he did it in the 8th inning.
Yeah, some of these redos.
Yeah.
Like if they did a new Magnum PI. Really? That had to be awful. Here's the 0-2. High chop, left side. Trey can't pick it cleanly. Going to be an infield hit, and it's 5-3. So in to score Juarez, and Guanzon will remain at second base. Just a tough break there.
And that was the only shot Trey had.
Yes. Dan Jackson, the runner at second. Henry Allen, the runner at first. Bryce had a base hit going the other way in the first. Belts this one in the left towards the corner. Jackson will score easily. That one's off the wall. Allen is going to be waved around third. The ball is up under the fence, and Melendez has thrown his hands up. Callaway's continuing to run. He touches home, and we're going to have to wait for the umpires to figure this one out.
All right, so this happened earlier in the year, and Wes told us.
Gloria Gaynor, and I always think of the world's best boss, Michael Scott, giving those CPR lessons. 2-2 to DJ. Here's a pitch. Popped him up out into shallow left. Ferguson and Melendez. It'll be Melendez and left who makes a catch. Dogs are tagging. Colby on his way in. He scores, and it's 7-3. Second fly.
DJ drives in his 52nd run of the season.
That boy Dan. He is second in the league to Carter Sorrell of Texas A&M. Right, here's Lujo. So Trey's still at first and wins at second. It's Georgia 7 and ETSU 3. And by the way, that ball hit up the sun this time of day. Dave, I don't know if you noticed, but Matlock, the third baseman, he threw his hands up.
Oh, yeah.
Need to get it out here. Curlis, very good player. He's got 11 home runs. That leads the team. 44 RBIs tops on the team. And DJ, he's got 1 out of 2 today. At that average, let's see, it was 369 coming in, so up over 370.
So lefty-lefty matchup. This one is lifted out to deep center field, and this ball is off the batter's eye. A 3-run homer for Curlis, and the Bucks are right back in it. It's 7-6 Georgia here in the 5th. First pitch swinging.
Make it 12 homers and 47 RBIs now for Curlis.
And both of their extra base hits have come here in the inning. And by the way, let's see, they have gotten the leadoff man on now, I guess, twice. No, take that back, 3 times. So we got us a ball game again.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff, you were correct. 6-3 was not going to do it.
Ooh.
Ryan was in right and played second base over the weekend against the Gators. All right, the 1-2 on the way again. The pitch from Costarelli. This one's a chopper on the left side, deep in the hole. They won't have a play at all. It's an RBI infield single for Black. And the Dogs now lead it 8-6. Great job there by Ryan.
Just putting it in play, going the other way. Well done. And not to be lost in all that, how about the tag up by Dan on the fly out to right to get to third base?
Absolutely.
Well, that's big, getting the lead back to 2.
So that'll bring up Bocephus, as Georgia now leads at 8-6, as the pitch is in there. Nope, misses, ball 1.
Big hello to Ryan Hinko, listing in down in Florida. Art Archibald saw him today with our man Franklin.
Oh, love Franklin. Big Frank. Here's the 1-0. That one misses low, ball 2. Big Frank, he knows the color codes of where he needs to go. He'll find orange just about anywhere.
Yep. Good man, Franklin.
All right, 2-0 to Allen. The pitch. This one's hit deep out to left. The home run drought is over. Henry Allen with a 3-run homer, and the Dogs now lead it 11-6.
Just what the doctor ordered. A no-doubter, a parking lot party. And for Henry, number 11 on the season, and for the Dogs, that is number 99 on the year.
And it comes with 2 outs. Set up by the great AB by Ryan Black.
No doubt, putting it in play. And that was a great matchup for Henry. He got a bit of a hanger.
Yes, he did.
And whoa, was that slugged. And he was ahead in the count, 2-0.
Yeah, it was all setting up for a big bomb.
Well, let's see if Bryce can follow suit here.
Got that 99th New Urban Forestry Feed the Trees home run as Bryce Calloway looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Well, that gives a little bit of breathing room after they got to within 7-6. 12 homers on the year, including one today, and I got George Strait running through my head.
Oh, man, one of my all-time favorites.
That pitch misses 1-0.
I could just think of Matthew Kaminsky playing Amarillo by morning.
Yep.
Matthew, do you own a fiddle?
He can play an accordion, though.
Yes, he can. He's in a polka band.
That's right. Here's the 1-0. This one's hit deep out to left. Going back is Allen. That ball is out of here. Wow. A 2-run homer. Check that, a 3-run homer again. So back-to-back innings with a 3-run homer. And the Georgia lead is 11-9. Wow. This guy is really feeling it today.
He is a heck of a hitter. Like we were saying, Ferguson and Curlis, a tremendous 1-2 punch. Well, we got to keep on scoring.
Yep.
Well, this is what you see in a lot of midweek games. You really got to slug your way.
Of course, there was a walk mixed in.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. In the 8th and the 10th. All right, so Shaggy dig it in. 11-9 Dogs, bottom of the 7th. Kropas's pitch, strike one on the outer half. ETSU infield, Curlis, Guanzin, Ferguson, and Matlock first to third around the horn. Kropas, big bender hit high out into right center with some carry. This one's got a shot. Shaggy with number 10. A home run to lead off the 7th, and the Dogs extend the advantage to 12-9.
Another new urban forestry feed the trees home run. And for the Dogs now, that's the second of the day and the second here in the last 3 innings.
And that is number 100 on the season.
All right, Scott trying to close the door and deliver Georgia victory number 30 on the season. Righty-righty matchup. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball to short. Colby gobbles it up. Fires to first in time. Good pick, Callaway, and the Dogs win. 12-10 the final. And Georgia becomes the 5th team in the country to reach the 30-win plateau here in 2026. So the Dogs slug it out. We'll come back and check the totals on the other side as you listen to Bulldog Baseball on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.